told me he was like, "Oh, your front brakes and I wish I would have told me this before."
Damn, man. Getting a lot of followers and attention and stuff after Saturday.
San Jose, yeah.
Well, oh man, do I got a story to tell on the podcast for this one? This was wild.
Oh yeah, I saw the helmet. I saw the pictures of it. Yeah, I was like, that's dope.
I got a big story about this one. About the Mr. James Jones.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. There's gonna be more on this.
Yeah.
Every time we go to a game and stuff like that, I'm gonna take that with me.
Taking to get more signatures. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I need to get fucking Jabari's on here. I got all timers on this shit. Fucking James Jones out of nowhere. It's like, goddamn. What's up, Formula One? Where the fuck you at? Hurry up. Of course, we tell people it starts at 7. That's just to get here so you can hear the opening banter before we really start, because we always got to wait for Kay for a little bit before we officially start. But we are on YouTube. All right, dude. How the hell did that come in?
Your mic sounds like hecka muffled. It's like real staticky.
Damn, for real?
Yep.
My whole fucking computer's falling apart. Hold on.
Still the same?
Fuck me. My computer is like shitting bricks on me right now.
Yeah, that sounds a whole lot better.
That's better now?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was about to say, my whole fucking computer's falling apart. I need a new one. One of my USB ports doesn't work anymore. The whole thing crashed.
Now it's all muffled again.
Fuck! Well, that's because I wasn't in it. I'm not like talking directly in it. That's probably why.
Nah. Well, I'm far back. Like you close, but it's like it sounds like your mic is going out.
Guarantee you, it's not the mic. It's the fucking computer. I was saying, it's a brand new mic. It's not the mic. It's definitely the computer.
Sound like your dog been chewing on your mic while you been going at work.
Bro, I'm starting to look around for bite marks on the whole thing. Oh, hell no. I'm going to be extra pissed. No bite marks. They don't have to fuck with the wires and stuff like that anymore. They don't do that shit anymore.
Oh, the cat.
No, it's not the cats. The cats don't do that shit.
You know what you need to do?
They don't do it anymore.
You know what you need to do is you need to clean out that USB port.
Might be that. You might be right. Let's see.
Dang, man.
Oh.
That was a great race.
Oh, yeah. Checo couldn't finish, man. What the fuck?
It's not even that, man. Checo did the best he could. It's just Latifi just has the worst timing when it comes to crashing.
Fuck, Latifi. Okay.
You know how
Well, we obviously know.
Huh?
back the mic up. Josh.
What?
Close to your mic.
You're too close.
Come on now.
Keep talking.
You good? Better? Better at all? No? Maybe?
Just keep going back.
Yeah, keep going back.
Just keep moving that thing back. No, for real, please.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Just back it up, dude.
What do you mean back it up? Like, what the fuck?
You got a
Back
volume
the
on your
mic
mic.
up.
Turn the volume down on your mic. Because like mine got a volume button
Hello.
on the actual microphone. They got a volume button on it.
It's a cheap one from Amazon. I ain't gonna lie. I got it for Christmas.
You bastard, you lied to me.
I got mine from Amazon. I ain't been having them issues. And it looked like the same mic. On your microphone, it should have a volume button on there.
Is there?
At least on mine, it do. It look like the same one. But yeah, there's a volume button on the mic.
I'm testing the microphone. It's working.
Yeah, it's probably the USB port. But yeah, I think you're all right.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Well, stop talking so close to the mic.
What about now?
You keep talking, but like you get closer to the mic. It's like, stop doing that. Just talk from where you're at.
What about now?
That's fine. You don't have to yell. We can all hear you.
Fuck you, Caleb. All right. We know Kay's going to be late, so let's get this started. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Week 2 of Formula 1 starts off in crazy fashion. The Oscars brings a bit of a surprise. NFL has slowed down a little bit. March Madness is getting pretty intense. They're going to the Final Four now. And we're here to talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, all for JAFFOs. Another episode of Predictive Bros Productions podcast, where we bring you a highly elevated sports talk from a highly elevated sports fan. I'm your host, JP, and alongside me, as always, best DJ in the entire fucking world, Mr. DJ Mad Sticks.
Oh, you sound like one of the Peanuts characters right now. That's what it sounds
Wah, 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 wah. Oh, God. Hold on. Let's.
Do you have another USB port that you can plug into? Can you switch your USB ports? No, I can't even hear you.
What's going on, folks?
Microphone.
Dealing with his audio difficulties. We won't leave no blank air.
Fucking bullshit.
Stop talking so close to the mic. Every time you speak, you're like. Trust the mic will pick it up. You don't have
Sure
to
y'all drink
talk
black
so
water. It's good for you.
Yep, 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 yep,
Black
yep.
water.
What is that?
New sponsorship. I'm fully endorsed by Blackwater.
Hey.
For DJing, it's a full
Oh
endorsement.
yeah.
Money.
Down in LA. Oh yeah. Corporate events, private parties.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be. It's now it's like it's water. It was crazy because I just kind of found it on IG. I seen it's come across and I was like, this look hella cool. I'm like, it's called Black for one. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. And I was like the whole concept of the bottle, and that's what kind of like made me attracted me to it. And so they had sent some, and I had it. It's actually pretty good. It's like water, but it's like keto. It's like no keto in it, or it's keto friendly, like vegan friendly, like everything friendly, pretty much. And it has like 77 plus like trace mineral. Yeah, it's water, but they have like flavors too. So they have the original.
No, they got a bunch of shit.
Yeah, they got they got a gang of water. Yeah, but it's actually good. So
they got strawberry and blueberry and
yeah,
lemon.
like rhubarb. Yeah, dirty lemonade.
They got watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon is good. Yeah, I got a fridge full right now.
Hell yeah!
And waiting on more to come.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cop some at my local Walmart.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're selling at Walmart. I've never seen it.
I think it's for me. It says it's on here at Walmart or Amazon, Walmart, Urban Outfitters, Walmart. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Congratulations!
Right, so I'm just gonna be back here the whole time.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna be back here the whole time. For those of you who didn't really get the introduction, for the one at the bottom of the screen, the smart ass that you hear and that you see right here at the bottom, that's the lovable Sunshine here to talk some Formula One and stuff like that with us. Bro, second week did not disappoint, and Red Bull's finally has some points. What was your opinion on how the race went?
Well, I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool to see the cars. You don't see when you pass now, like you don't just pull off now. Like you actually have to fight for that position for a couple of laps. And we've seen this in all the DRS games with Leclerc and Max. It's just kind of crazy how strategic they're starting to drive and how much closer they are, how often they're fighting like during the race, how often they're close and they can stick with you. And, it's just, it's really nice to see.
It definitely seemed, especially for Max, because we noticed it at the end when he finally overtook Leclerc at the end, going towards the end of the race, where he was, even the commentator said it has like Max finally learned some patience.
Yeah,
because he took patience going into that corner because Leclerc was about to set him up again with the DRS.
Yeah,
but he held back and then finally got him around him to where
what he's been used to is once you pass, and for the past however many years before these regulations, once you pass the guy, you basically, if you were running the faster lap, like you were just gonna keep flying away, like there was no pullback. And now it's like, the air is much cleaner. The drag is so much less. So these cars are literally just, it's pretty much like go-karting. Like a lot of the commentators said, it looks like a karting race. Back when, you were a kid, you were staying behind your little buddy, just drafting them the whole way, So.
But it definitely looks like the story this year is the friendship / rivalry between Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen. Because obviously they've been racing each other since they were kids.
Yeah.
They made that very apparent.
When it comes to, George Russell and Max and Charles and Carlos and Lando and all these guys, they all grew up racing with each other. Pierre Gasly, all those guys, they literally were all at the same karting events. They've all made it, which is pretty cool because, you look back or whatever and you look at the karting and all that stuff and like going back on YouTube and stuff. And it's cool.
They kind of have the same attitudes as they had when they were kids. It's pretty fun. That visual that they had of Max, and I guess they had a little a wreck or something like that when they were kids, and Max was like, "It's not fair, it's not fair, this kid." And then you go to Charles Leclerc, it's just a little misunderstanding. It's whatever.
It's
just very laid back. That's all it was, just very laid back. And that's basically what it is now. It just seems like two friends who
and you can tell
are going to compete.
And you could tell like they're good friends, they grew up with each other and, for them to to be fighting the way they're fighting now. And, it's cool to see. And I love how like most of the people, or at least most of the reporters or whatever, are trying to make something of this, kind of like a Netflix thing, we're going to make a drama out of something that, isn't really there. And I love how Leclerc handled all the questions and, and how he responded with everything. It was nice to see. He's not going to let these loaded questions, get to him, or, he's not going to slip up.
We got to talk about this because this is something that pissed both you and me off. Why, in God's name, was most of the race covering the middle of the pack, and most notably the team fight between Alpine with Alonso and Ocon?
At that point, that was the closest race, like within the race, you know what I mean? It was the closest. I think they do follow the intervals when it comes to showing, whoever's got the closest interval is getting the TV time. You know what I mean? I think that might have something to do with it. Yeah, it was frustrating though, because it was like there was a 1 second battle going on at the front. And we were watching, a midfield pack for most of the race until it got to the end, And even when the safety car came out, they were still showing, whoever.
Oh, the story here is Alonso and Ocon, getting pissed at each other and fighting. It's just like, no, the story is up front between Leclerc and Verstappen. That's where the fight is. And at that point, so with Sergio, so with Checo, you got to explain this to me, because from what it seemed like, it looked like Ferrari baited the fuck out of Checo and he took the bait.
No, I think
that's what it looked like.
I think Deg had a pretty large impact on why he pitted then. It's just he had the most unlucky pit stop throughout the entire race. For him to
Latifi went out.
For him to pit just before Latifi decides to do what Latifi does, apparently. He's starting to get this
crash,
stigma around him of crashing at the worst possible times, and then everybody gets and then you get hit with the virtual safety car, and then you get hit with the actual safety car and the virtual safety car. It's like, it's just unlucky, man. Like that's really what it came down to. The only thing that happened that, 100% Perez wins that race if he waits one more lap to pit. You know what I mean? 100%. With the degradation from the tires though, because it was hot. We saw a bunch of cars fall off at the end. Engine overheating and
Hamilton waited till 40.
Yeah, he started on the hard tires, so that composition is that compound is it's a tough compound. That those things are pretty much designed to go about 50 laps. It's not recommended, but that's all they're gonna do, really. Like once they hit that 50 and 51, lap marker, those tires are, they'll just really just rip apart at that point how hard they drive on them. But
so then we look at it down the line. Latifi crashes, the safety cars come in. Perez ends up getting fourth at the end of the whole thing after starting first, that pole position.
Yeah. He was running a great race.
Max and Leclerc have a battle, but it was obvious that Red Bull's car was much faster than Ferrari's, especially on the straightaway.
Straight line speed, they got the best power unit in the game right now. And that's crazy to say because, you know, Mercedes has always, you know, been there.
They've always been the one.
Yeah. And, you know, especially with Petronas and all that stuff, but their new power unit is, I think it's still a Honda. I'm not sure. But with the new regulations, I don't think that power unit suits Mercedes very well. So they're probably going to do, but by mid-season, Mercedes will be right back in it. I mean, they're going to be fighting for at least second this year, 100%. You know,
don't sleep. They haven't been performing great so far, but
you know, possibly third. Well, that porpoising there's not a whole lot you can do like that. You know, the last time Hamilton was eliminated out of Q1 out of, you know, outright racing was in 2009. Like, you know, that's the first time that, I mean, I've never seen, you know, and for that to happen, it's kind of just like a giant wake up call, you know, and congrats to George Russell, but you know, you definitely feel for Hamilton. It's kind of, I feel like a lot of himself was left last year. You know what I mean? You know, he looks tired after these races. I mean, all the drivers do, you know, but I think, I've never really seen that all the drivers, you know, get out of the car and they're just fucking puddles, man. Like, just, you know, but it's nice to see, you know, the young guys.
These cars are going faster and it's so much harder to get around and fight for position that
these guys are fighting
them a lot more.
Well, there's a lot more there's a lot closer racing now, you know, and the DRS games are going to be crazy to watch this year. You know how you see, you know, Leclerc let him pass him on the first DRS because he knows all they have to do is stick with you for 3 turns, you know, and we're back on a main straight and I've got DRS and then now we're going to have to go the whole goddamn lap. And, you know, and finally for Max to finally slow the hell down and be like, okay, I know there's a gap, but he's setting me up, you know, he's setting me up for the next DRS zone. And for him to finally just back off, it's kind of like, oh, nice. Like, you know, he's learning.
And he took big advantage of it and he ended up executing, taking the lead. Max gets first, Leclerc gets second, Sainz gets third, Checo fourth. All in the points. Red Bull's back up into contention. They need to, I mean, again, it's still week 2 in 21, 22 weeks.
And the whole
there's still a whole lot to go.
And the whole race that Red Bull doesn't count, basically. There's no points there. So a giant goose egg is definitely hard to come back from, especially if, you know, Ferrari stays in this form. And they're only going to get faster, which is crazy. And all of these cars are going to get much faster. And, you know, a lot of these companies and, you know, manufacturing places are going to figure out the porpoising problem. Like, it's just a matter of time. And when they do, these cars are going to be absolutely friggin' nuts. And I can't wait to see it.
Hey, you think Haas and Magnussen will get on podium at some point this year?
You know, I was thinking about that. And honestly, if K-Mag,
because I'm looking at it going, this is a dark horse team right here.
Yeah,
Magnussen's one of those guys. He's sticking in the top 10. He's making that Haas car look good.
He picks up another 2 points this week, and it's like, oh shit, like Haas might have a goddamn car, you know. And speaking of Haas, it's you know, prayers out to Mick and hope he gets better. But I think mainly because
that crash.
Yeah, that crash was a big shunt. That was I think they clocked him at like 1 Over 100 miles an hour.
Like
going
a
to
little
that
over
wall was
180,
just-
wasn't it?
shit. It was bad.
During the race, they were hitting 195, 200.
Yeah, it's the fastest street circuit. You know, and I can't wait. I can't wait for Monaco this year. Honestly, it might be a boring race, but you know,
What's special about Monaco?
the longest race, not track wise, but lap wise, and it is just. It's so mentally grueling on the drivers to just keep that form. And I mean, bro, there's no runoff areas. It's literally the streets of Monaco. It's like Main Street of Monaco. There's no runoff. There's nothing like that. You know, like these guys, it's literally just Wall Street wall. Like, and these guys are pulling 100 and, some odd miles an hour through these chicanes. And it's like, I mean, Checo last year, I shit you not, tire to wall, and the side of his pod was about like that. I'm pretty sure the side wall of his tire just rubbed the wall. I'm pretty sure he did, because they literally make a big old deal about it, like to watch that chicane, and it's intense how fast these guys go through there.
It sounds like one wrong move and you're fucked.
Exactly. And that's why it's one of the hardest races that, that are on the schedule, is because, and that's why you see in Drive to Survive, every team has a specific setup that they have for Monaco. You know what I mean?
Is that a bucket list race for you to see? A Monaco race?
Oh, that's a money bleeder. I can tell you that. Oh my God.
How much do you think you would have to drop to get into that race?
Just to get to Monegasque is like, just to get to Monaco is going to be, we're talking tens, probably more, to get, yeah.
Might have to drop that's like $100,000 trip, 6-figure trip.
Yeah. To get seats where you can actually see stuff, or, and at least to enjoy it the way you should enjoy it. Yeah. At least 10, at least 10.
Jesus. That's an insane amount of money.
Yeah, it is. It is.
What's another race that you're looking forward to that would be a bucket list for you?
Well, right now it's definitely Coda. I'm trying to get tickets for
Coda.
For the US. The track is called Coda, Circuit of the Americas.
Oh, in Austin.
In Austin.
We're going to that one.
I'm hoping, man.
I'm hoping too, man. I already filled out all I have to get your guys's emails and all that kind of stuff, because I have to fill out separate information. It's all separate applications to be able to get it.
Okay.
So I need all that for us to be able to get in and get through. But that's definitely something that we're planning on doing. But next week, what do we got? What's next week? What do we got? God damn it. Bahrain,
it's there.
Saudi. Oh, they're Australia this week.
Yeah. Yep. Home race for Daniel Ricciardo. Hope he can
Caleb,
do something.
Be honest.
Hey, Lando came in 7th, man. We never know.
McLaren's cheeks this year. They don't stand a chance.
They could figure.
They're as good as Williams this year.
Well, I think there was like 8 or 9, 4-1. Retired. Okay, so there were 7 drivers that retired early. Okay, so yeah, that was one of
There you
those days
go.
that he maximized their points. I'm just happy to see K-Mag beat Lewis Hamilton. Let's go.
Haas beats Mercedes. That's nuts. They'll get podium this year.
I mean, they have a
They'll get
Mercedes
podium.
engine. I'm pretty sure Haas has a Mercedes engine. But it's just
They're
nice to
beating
see K-Mag.
Mercedes is probably going, fuck, we might want to pull that.
Hey, who's
Kevin
the, hey,
Magnussen
who's
is
the
just
pink
having-
cars?
Huh?
I'm watching this shit right now. Who's the pink cars?
The pink cars is that's Alpine.
Okay.
Yeah, they showed a lot
the
of them.
Pepto-Bismol cars.
Yeah, I'm watching like the 2022 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The race
Yeah, this
highlights.
is last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
That should
Pepto-Bismol
look
cars.
fun though. I'll get out in one of them cars and get the
Hell
smash.
yeah, bro.
Those
You
things
get
are
one of them
fast.
quarters and be fucked up. That quarter the wrong way. Yeah, now I'm about to
Oh
start-
shit.
That shit look fun.
All right, well,
Yeah. That sure remind me of Mario Kart. Look like Mario Kart.
guess what time race it is?
Yeah.
What time is the race?
12 a.m.
God damn.
on
12
Sunday.
a.m. Whose time?
My time.
12 a.m. your time, so that'd be what, 11 o'clock my time?
10 p.m. your time.
11 o'clock at night on a Sunday?
10. I'm 2 hours.
10
ahead.
o'clock at night on a Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday
10.
night at 10 o'clock at night.
No, I think it's 12 a.m. Saturday night going into Sunday. Because once it hits 12 a.m., it's Sunday.
Oh, so it would be Saturday. Okay. Saturday night.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, that's what happens. It's in Australia, so
Well,
you know.
that's just terrible. God damn it. Well, that might be one I might have to miss, but I'll catch the
It's
highlights.
a
and
Saturday
stuff like
night.
that
You
for.
should be able. You're off on Sundays, man.
That's true. I think we're actually doing something this Saturday, though.
I know, but it's
So-
at 10 p.m. full.
Yeah, I know, but we won't. I don't know if we'll be back. We might be spending the night over somewhere, but
All right,
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Who do you got for next race?
Next
Max?
race. Who we got? Australian Grand Prix. I'm gonna go with Carlos Sainz. I think he pulls this one out.
Oh, sorry, you're gonna go against Red Bull, huh?
I think that's just a matter of what's gonna happen. But there are a lot of straights in Australia though. So honestly, I'm gonna change that. I'm Max 1, Checo 2, Leclerc at 3.
It'll be a
I think
1-2 for Red
I
Bull.
think it'll be a 1-2 for Red Bull.
They're gonna get back
I'm going with
into the
Princess.
points, back into the lead.
Pepto
So
Princess.
which one?
The Princess from Mario Kart.
He's gonna go with the Alpines.
Yeah.
You got the Alpines. Hey, they're not. They got a great car this year, man.
It's 2 of them, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I thought I saw 2. Yeah.
Teammates, yeah.
So there's 10
Right.
teams, 2 cars.
Body pair hit each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Okay.
The only thing is with racing the other, like your teammate, is you have the exact same car as that guy. So if that guy's beating you, you know what I mean? Like you're looking at yourself going, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like it's much more competitive than, I know it says they're teammates, but like they're not really teammates,
They're trying to be better than their teammate.
Yeah.
They're
That's that
essentially
Ricky Bobby
fighting for a
shit.
spot.
Ricky Bobby.
I mean, but these guys literally, I think the average length of a contract is maybe like 1 to 2 years. That's the average throughout all 20 drivers, so these guys literally have to fight every single year, to keep their seat.
Max signed on for 4.
Exactly. But Max is world champion.
Yeah. That's also true.
And Hamilton was on 3-4 year contracts for the past 8 years or whatever, but he stayed with Mercedes. Bottas was literally for the past since he joined Mercedes, he has always been on a 1-year contract at Mercedes. And he's gone that long.
He's earned that 1 year.
He's gone that long.
He's Alfa Romeo now.
Red Bull won it from 2010 to 2014. Nico Rosberg won in 2015, I believe, and then it's been Hamilton ever since. But Nico Rosberg, after the second year, retired, and then they got Bottas in 2017. He's literally been on 1-year contracts ever since.
Yeah, these races are much more exciting than your average NASCAR race. I'll tell you that, people.
Yeah, 100%.
It is a sport again that we want to dive deep more into.
It's literally the best drivers in the world. 100% hands down the best drivers in the world, barring a few, kids with, daddy's money, Lance Stroll and Mazepin, but thank God Mazepin is gone. But I mean, there are sponsorships that come with the drivers and there are things like that. So, but hands down, bro, these are the best 20 drivers in the entire world. There's no argument from that.
The teams and everything, the strategies and everything that goes into these races is pretty ridiculous as well.
Exactly.
Pretty insane. And you're pulling this speed, not going in circles. Anybody can go in circles.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers are going through circuits. Very different. But keep checking out Formula One. Keep checking in with us every Monday because Sunshine is going to be with us every Monday to talk Formula One. Next week, his predictions are Red Bull 1 and 2 with Leclerc, Ferrari coming in 3. My brother, we'll see you next week, man.
Yeah.
Now, well, I have here something I didn't think I was going to have. Walked in, equipment sale, got a hat, came up with Coach Zoe, had a helmet, and then I'm getting Coach Zoe to sign it, right? He goes, hold on, look over, dude, I got somebody unique. And I looked to my left. He was all, oh, yeah, James Jones. I'm like, what the hell? So James Jones is there. Take a picture with him. He signs the helmet. Like, boom. That is right there. So just say helmet. Coach Brennan, the head coach. Tyler Nevins, Cade Hall, Derek Dees Jr., Kyrie Robinson. I'm going to fill this helmet up more because this spring game actually showed a lot to me about what this team is going to be and the environment really that this team is playing with. There are a lot of people who are excited about San Jose State. I'm really glad that I went because I was debating whether or not to go because I knew Mad Six and Quante, Country K were not going to be with me, but ended up going, getting this gem, gonna get a fucking glass case for this thing when it's completely filled. That's memorabilia stuff. I was telling my wife, I'm like, this kind of stuff, I don't sell this. I keep these. Mm-hmm. This stuff, this stays with the family, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so really appreciative. San Jose State and everybody else that I talked to there. I mean, again, from what I was seeing, the defense, I feel, is going to be the best in the Mountain West Conference this year. This defense played the spring game without their two best defensive players, and they were still causing hell for the offense. Now the offense has potential to be good. Obviously tweaks here and there. It's spring, so obviously nothing is going to be perfect, but it shows glimpses and signs that this team could be heading in the direction of another Mountain West title. So we'll keep on the lookout with that. Hopefully by the end of the year, this entire thing will be filled with signatures. It's a game worn helmet. So, and I'm looking at the inside, there's different numbers, so it's been used by different players, right? There's different players that sign their name on it. You know, they got to keep track of their helmets and shit. So, game worn helmet with a James Jones signature and players from the 2020 undefeated team. Cool with that. Completely cool with that. But that wasn't even the highlight of the weekend. All that gets outshined and overshadowed by the slap heard around the world.
Around the world.
I mean, for those of you who didn't see it, I know this isn't necessarily sports related, but this is something that we need to talk about because this type of shit just doesn't happen. This shit just doesn't happen. Chris Rock, I mean, granted he's a comedian, but given who he went at the moment, especially since, I mean, I didn't know she had the autoimmune disease.
Yeah, she got
alopecia. But I mean, I don't really follow Jada all that. Kind of after everything that happened with Will, I was kind of like, I'm done with that. That's fucked up. But then kind of looking at the big picture and looking at what actually happened, and I was like, yeah, Chris Rock was foul for that. He did not need to do that. Will, although he was laughing before, realized Jada was not too happy about it and decided to walk up on the stage to an unsuspecting Chris Rock and pop the eardrums off this sumbitch. Just straight up right hand all the way from West Philly, born and raised, playgrounds where he spent most of his days. Got into one little fight, mom got scared. He's moving down his ass to Bel Air now.
They keep forgetting.
He winded up and he slapped the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth. And my only question was, what the fuck happened? What is, and just proceeded to say, he walked casually. Hey, Will Smith was completely confident that Chris Rock wasn't going to do a goddamn thing because after he slapped him, he didn't even look back. He walked right back to his seat, fixed his suit real quick, right back to his seat, said, keep my wife's fucking name out your fucking mouth. Said it again, even slower, so you can understand. Keep my wife's fucking name out of your fucking mouth. And thank God for Japanese television because they're the ones who released the full thing uncensored.
Yeah, I got it from Australia video.
And Chris Rock was shook. He was shook. He didn't even know what to say. He's like, "There's the greatest moment on television." I'm like, yeah. It brought attention back to the Oscars. Nobody gave a damn about the Oscars until Will Smith popped the shit out of Chris Rock. Who the fuck thought that was going to happen?
That shit was crazy. When I heard somebody talk about it, I had to go look for the video, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah,
so wild.
Oh. And then at first I saw the
God.
I saw it was unedited, like that, or it was edited, so it didn't have no sound. And then after I got the full audio, you know, and heard it went down, and then I seen the aftermath. You know, when they went to commercial, I was like, damn,
Bro.
this is crazy.
I mean, my initial reaction was one, he was laughing. Then I was like, oh, you were laughing, and now you're gonna like, oh, you fucked up. Jada gave him that look. I've seen that look before. That look was get your ass up and do something type of look. And Will got up and now again, and I had to bring my own feelings back from this because again, I don't necessarily agree with a lot with Jada, what she did with Will and all that. That shit didn't sit right with me.
Mm-hmm.
So all those opinions aside, Will did what anybody should be doing, to be completely honest. I mean, again, he's completely confident, just walked right back. And then he talked to who's it was the aftermath? Who was the one he talked to?
Denzel,
Tyler Perry and who?
and Denzel.
Denzel and Tyler Perry had to calm Will Smith down from kicking the shit out of Chris Rock backstage.
And they both issued an apology to each other, a public apology. They both have had written statements come out apologizing to each other. So at least they acknowledge that, Chris Rock, acknowledged that, he shouldn't have said it. And,
Bro, there's so much.
Hit him, yeah. I was just like, damn, you ain't just something you don't expect to see on live TV. Like somebody just get assaulted on live TV like that at the Oscars, at the award show.
I saw this one video. It's like
or something like that, but not the Oscars.
You didn't. You went there. You did not. These motherfuckers said the Source Awards, maybe, but not the Oscars.
Not the Oscars.
This, I wish Kay was here to hear that. I'm going to clip this and send that shit straight to him and watch him die of laughter. That's fucked up. That's foul. Flag on the play, my friend. That's a low blow. Well, now we know who's not ever getting invited to the Source Awards.
Right.
Oh, shit. But yeah, it was just one of those moments like, what the fuck is going on? Like this, bro, I initially thought it was like fake. But then the look on Will's face.
When he said what he said, I'm like, nah, he for real. I was like, that was for real. I was like, damn. Like, that was wild.
You see the people around him like, oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, after he did that, that's why they gave him the Oscar. Hey, somebody give this to calm down Will. Hey, we got to give him the Oscar for something.
Right.
He just, we need to calm the tensions here because this is insane.
I seen a man, they gave it to him so he didn't shoot up the place next. I was like, yeah, it's just something you just
and
don't.
then proceeded to dance and sing Jiggy with it at the after party.
Uh-huh. Like, did the shit happen? That's crazy. That's his first Oscar. Like, all them roles he's played, this is his first one. That's the first one. He's been nominated, but he's never won.
How many Emmys did he get for Fresh Prince? Probably a lot, right? I'm
Mhm.
assuming.
Yeah.
Oscars. Okay.
Well, it's
What
for like
movie?
movies though. So like movies that he's done. Like Ali was a good movie.
So
The Pursuit
the
of
only one that I can think of Well, I was going to say, which one do you think is Oscar worthy? I have one in mind.
Out of like every movie that he's done.
The only one that I can think of maybe is Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, Pursuit of Happiness. He had Enemy of the State. He was an Enemy of the State with Gene Hackman. That was another good one. What else is there?
But what did he do to get this Oscar? This was for what
This
he did
is
with
for
Bel Air, or
this is for King Richard, Serena and
oh,
yeah.
the one about the Williams sisters.
Yeah, the Williams sisters, yeah, their dad, yeah.
Their dad.
Yep.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet. But I need to see it. But yeah, he won his first Oscar for that movie.
Well, I kind of figured because I saw the trailer for it, and I was looking at it going like, "Oh, this is like Will Smith's like equivalent to Denzel and Remember the Titans." That sports role, really good movie, type of acting. Didn't Denzel get an Oscar or something like that for Remember the Titans? If he didn't, that's a crime.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
I know he got one for John Q. If he didn't get one for John Q, I'm going to punch somebody. Did you look that up for me? Let's see. How many Oscars does Denzel have? I know he has a few.
Let's see.
As you guys can tell, the sports cycle is a little slow. That's why we're on this right now.
Yeah, nothing's been really happening in sports.
Although I'm too crazy like the last few weeks.
I think Kaepernick is going to end up back in the league.
With who though? With Seattle?
I
mean, we've been talking about that. But
Seattle might give him a chance. Apparently, they said there was like 5 teams that was actually looking at him.
I mean, I heard Emmanuel Acho he said what we said. Like, how do you go from making a documentary where you compared the NFL to the slave trade?
I mean, look how the NFL still is. So why not give him his job back?
Well, I mean, no, I'm not saying he shouldn't have done it. I'm just saying with that, it's kind of like your hopes, I think, are pretty high, thinking that an NFL team is going to let you sign with them after all of that. But, I mean, would the best fit for him be Seattle?
Maybe. Him and DK Metcalf.
Or would it be somewhere else?
I think Seattle would be a good fit for him. He gonna come back and whoop.
I'm not looking at it from a selfish 49er perspective.
He gonna come back and whoop y'all ass. And it sounds like y'all finna keep Jimmy G.
What do you say?
Nobody want him.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Nobody want him.
Don't put that evil on me. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, he won for training day.
You're not about to ruin my day with that info.
So Denzel, he won a Oscar for Training Day. He's been nominated for all kind of stuff, but let's see, he won for Glory.
Training Day, Glory. Glory was a really good movie. Actually.
Yeah, he only got 2.
2?
Yeah, he's been nominated hella times. He only got 2. That's what they said. The Oscars was never like black people never won.
Fucking, you gotta be fucking kidding me. As much as Denzel has put out there,
Yep, he got 2.
Fences? No, none of that.
Nope.
That's a travesty.
Mm-hmm. That's what they said. That's what they.
That is a fucking.
That's why they be talking about boycott the Oscars.
Now you got Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
Mm-hmm. They ain't inviting nobody.
Now nobody's gonna stop watching the Oscars. So what's gonna happen next?
Nah, I don't think you'll ever see nothing like that again on there.
Don't think so.
That was a rare
live moment that we may never ever see in our lifetime again.
Will going through a whole bunch of stuff in his life, and he got that entanglement. They got that entanglement going, and like why he didn't beat up he slapped him, but why he didn't go beat up Augusta or whatever his name is, August, whatever that food is.
Bro, I saw a meme, had a picture of Jada, and said, "I'm not impressed. Tupac would have shot him."
Mm-hmm.
I started dying, bro. I started dying. I couldn't help it. I may be going to hell for that, but I started dying.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Not like Tupac shooting, but Tupac walking on stage and just swinging on that food.
Bro,
and most people don't react like that, though. That was just not a normal reaction. It's a reaction, but
I mean, most comedians and stuff like that roast, people at the beginning of the show, but this was something that hit a little different for very obvious reasons if you really look at it. All in this scenario, I'm seeing everywhere on social media, bro. It's in basically a white setting. And you got a black comedian making fun of a black woman's hair who has this autoimmune disease, knowing full well that black women in America are sensitive about their hair. Chris Rock himself just did a documentary, Good Hair, not too long ago, so you should be sensitive to those facts.
Yeah.
And you do that. Will, was kind of trying to laugh it off, but as soon as he saw that Jada wasn't having it, he did the unthinkable and slapped the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth. That motherfucker was thinkable. Welcome, Kay.
Konnichiwa, all my people. Hey, look, first off, that shit was thinkable. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. It was definitely on that damn mind. Will Smith is an egregious slapper. He's an habitual slapper. You don't play with Will Smith, he will slap your ass. Hey, look, you better ask that French dude, that French reporter at the daggone that award show.
Oh, with the water rose thing?
The dude tried to kiss Will. He slapped the shit out of that man. And he slapped the water rose dude too. God, I think shit.
Okay, you missed probably the joke of the year so far from Magic 6. I'm gonna clip it and send it to you, but he said you don't see that type of shit at the Oscars. That's the type of shit you see at the Source Awards or some shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, dude, I was like, that's a flag on the play. Shots fired.
Sure.
I was like, oh man.
Hey, to be honest with you,
now we know what DJ we won't be seeing at the Source Awards.
Nah, shit. I mean, unless that's what the Source Awards going for, this shit, the best be right here.
Right.
Play all fight.
I mean, the Oscars was starving for attention. They got their attention.
Hey, look, first off, that was a cool moment. But I
That
know
was
one
an
thing for certain.
unforeseen moment.
I know one
That
thing.
caught the world.
Chris Rock will not be hosting no time soon.
Right.
He was shook, bro. He had no idea Will was about to go up there and just slap the taste out of his mouth.
I agree with the second part. I don't agree with the first part. Because if you really watch that shit, Chris Rock, he was trying to go get him. He stepped forward like, oh, I'm on the stage. God dang it. I need to calm down. If you watch it, he took a step like, I'm going to see what's up to it. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, all right, I'm going to get back in character. Yeah, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
Greatest moment on television.
I don't know if I would have just stood there
You
though.
deserve that one, my boy. I ain't going to lie to you.
I don't think I would have just stood there and kept commentating. I'm like
I said, bro,
like, get to commercial.
Will was too confident that Chris Rock wasn't going to do shit. Because like I said, after he slapped him, he coolly fixed his jacket real quick. Rock walked right back to his seat, not even looking back. Didn't give a fuck. He knew. He knew Chris wasn't going to do a goddamn thing.
As soon as Will slapped him, I'd have dropped the curtain. This ain't even no like trying to like calmly roll that bitch down. Let that motherfucker go. Curtain drop
Right.
abruptly.
Chris, you just going to let him slap the shit out of you like that?
Oh, no. That's not at all why I said that for. Y'all motherfuckers finna fight right now. Y'all ain't finna just do this shit. Y'all ain't
Mad Six, I saw Mad Six's meme earlier today. It had a picture of the slap and it said everybody hates Chris.
I promise
I was
you.
like,
No, look.
No.
Now that you say that,
That was one of the best ones.
Yesterday, I seen a comedian. I'm not gonna lie to you on that same shit. This man, he talked. He he did a small recap and shit, and then he sung the exit like the on the Everybody Hates Chris, like everybody hates Chris, bro. That shit had me crying. Now that you said Massive did that too, that shit's hilarious. That shit is fucking hilarious, bro. Two minds, two different places had the same fucking thought, bro. That shit is hilarious.
I mean, a moment in network television that we may never see again in our lifetime. Cherish the
that
moments,
motherfucker's gonna get a fresh reboot.
Right.
Who's gonna be slapped next? That's the pool we should have. Pull right up on the board. Who's gonna get slapped next? What's the numbers? Who has the highest chance?
I mean, we got to list off who's egregious.
Name any comedian. What are the odds Brad Pitt gets slapped?
What?
So what are the odds Brad Pitt gets slapped?
I said for what? For what?
Anything.
Nah, this was a rare occasion.
What would be the reason why Brad Pitt would get slapped?
I don't know Brad Pitt like that. I know Chris Rock says inappropriate shit. So, I mean, if I was a gambling man and this question came up before the slap, I probably would have said him at some point in time.
Just, man, Will Smith cocked back and just.
That's fucking hilarious.
That meme is going to be remembered forever because Chris Rock, like you can see it, they caught it in the slow motion point where his cheek was like half in front of his face. Like, it looked like one of the cartoon slaps. People were comparing it to, that Batman and Robin meme where Batman's slapping Robin and comparing it to. The internet is still undefeated with this shit, bro. That shit blew up last night.
No.
That's it. Every other one was. Everybody.
I just couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, damn.
Oh God. Bro, I posted one on my story on Instagram. You remember when SpongeBob tried to do like stand-up comedy? Like,
SpongeBob?
yeah, SpongeBob. He tried to do stand-up comedy or some shit like that. Like he had an open mic or some shit. He was trying to do something. He was at a club and then he had a guy heckling him in the crowd. So basically they did the voiceover for what happened at the Oscars over that. I didn't watch SpongeBob like that, but I'm pretty sure you did. You know what I mean? Because when I did the fucking a few moments later on the video, you fucking love the shit and you knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about. I know about those, like the little breaks, but I don't know about specific moments in the shit. I feel like you was an avid watcher based off of that. But if you're not,
Avid
then
watcher.
I'm SpongeBob growing up.
There were a lot of reruns in my lifetime. That might be why.
But anyway, yes, they put the voiceover over that shit. I was fucking dying. And it fit perfectly. It fit perfectly too. Like that shit, bro. I'm gonna send it to the group so y'all can see it. Like that shit fit fucking perfectly.
Just one to remember. One for the record books. Appreciate you, Will Smith, for giving us some content to talk about in a slow sports week. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, my guy. Seriously, though, who gets slapped next? What are the odds it's Chris Rock again?
Nah, he ain't finna say nothing. His whole little routine gonna change. He ain't finna say shit about nobody no more. You just don't know who's gonna take.
I mean,
imagine what if it had been like.
Did Will Smith just like slap Chris Rock's career away?
What if it had been Kevin Hart that he would have slapped? Little kid.
Kevin Hart would have gone flying across the goddamn stage if Will Smith would have slapped him as hard as he slapped Chris Rock. Little Kevin Hart would have been fucking sliding all the way
down. Go Will Smith's ass.
I don't know, bro.
Homie out.
You don't hurt my friend.
That shit crazy.
I mean, could Kevin Hart be the next one? Maybe. Next one to get slapped? That'd be funny.
I highly doubt that.
Maybe it would be Dwayne The Rock Johnson who comes in and slaps Kevin Hart finally. Then he really go flying. That would be the one that's an acting job, though. But do you guys have anything that you saw in the sports week that caught the mind other than the Final Four?
I wanted to
watch. Was it Duke and North Carolina facing each other?
Yeah, and Kansas.
Who wins, Duke or North Carolina? I think Duke is destined to win this.
Why you think that?
It's Coach K's last year. Refs are going to find a way to make that happen. I promise you.
Shit, the refs ain't found a way.
There's money involved in that for the NCAA.
Nah, bro. They North Carolina ought to beat Duke this year.
Well, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Coach K's last game.
That was during the season.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was the very last game of the year. It was the very last game of the year. Coach K last season coaching in that building, and he gets fat ass L.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're making up for it. They're giving him a national title for not winning a game, his last home game.
Nah, I don't see that either. On that.
I don't know, man. For some reason, I'm thinking Coach K is going to end up winning. It's not like Duke is a slouch, though, either.
No, I ain't saying that. They always get good players. I'm just saying, like
that's what I'm starting to think. The only thing that would make this better is if North Carolina and Duke were playing for the national title.
Nah, I say like Kansas or somebody play them niggas. Like Kansas versus Duke is
Kansas?
crazy. I don't think you understand how big Kansas is in basketball, bro. Kansas
No,
is not
I
the same
get
Kansas in basketball.
I know football, they ain't shit. Basketball wise, whoo,
Bruh.
that's a program right there. I get that.
You got Akeem Talib.
But who's in the Final Four right now? It's
Kansas.
Villanova, Kansas, and UNC Duke.
That's why I said I don't know.
Villanova's good though.
Man, they've been going to that shit in the past, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I don't know. Last I remember.
They're consistently good.
Yeah, they've been up there. That coach crazy.
So I'm saying I think Villanova might take this one, to be honest with you. We might be looking at Duke Villanova. Duke Villanova in the national championship. That's what I'm predicting right now.
You know what I'm saying? I'm actually going to other.
I wish it was St. Peter's. That would have been fun to watch.
They can go ahead.
A number 15 winning the national title. That would have been like, you talk about something historic.
Yeah,
We would have had Will Smith slapping Chris Rock and St. Peter's winning the national title all in the same year. Who'd have thought? We're good. We're gonna let a meteor hit now. Now that we've seen everything.
No, you tripping. You legend. Just hit a small one, hit him.
Stay away from this general area, though.
Exactly. Like what? Work tomorrow.
I thought I got work tomorrow.
Yes,
Don't let it hit here. Oh my goodness, dude.
all right. So, guys, I forgot to tell y'all
Uh-oh.
about the game. I was talking.
Oh yeah.
Big
What'd you laugh
shit.
at, Mad Six? What was that?
Shannon Sharp talking about, he was like, I would have whooped Will Smith's ass. I'm saying, like anybody else, it would have been on. We'd have seen a full out ass fight.
You think so? If it wasn't Chris Rock, there would have been a fight?
Oh yeah, I think it like, I don't know. I don't think too many people. I think, I mean, he kept his composure, but
it's hard to believe anybody else wouldn't. I think that's why people thought it was scripted, because Chris Rock didn't do anything about it. But Will Smith's face said otherwise. All bad.
Man.
So how did the game go, Kai?
All right. So now, can you guys? Am I back? Am I coming in clear?
Yep.
Hello. Can y'all hear me? No? Nobody can hear me? Can you guys
What?
hear me? Can
Yeah.
you guys hear? Oh, okay, cool. Nobody said shit, man.
Well, I thought I did.
All right, so look back. All right, so this what happened. So Saturday, we got our ass whooped. Let me just go ahead and preface that out the way first. We got our ass whooped for sure. The scoreboard says it all, right? We lost 26-0.
26. You said 19.
I know, because I forgot about a touchdown. That happened right before halftime.
You you just forgot about another on their head.
Well, I kind of fucking did a whole scorpion, sir.
That is also true. I need that picture. I need it so bad. Tell him how did it happen.
All right, so game's going fine. Actually, game's going terrible, as I told y'all. Game's going terrible, at least scoreboard wise, right? Defensively, the team was doing well. Personally, I was moving in molasses in the first quarter. The whole first quarter was a fucking dud for me because I was moving in molasses. Second quarter, playing, going, making some fucking goddamn hurries and stuff like that. We're getting our ass whooped still though, whole time. All right. My plays happened in the third. So third quarter comes, and I'm telling this story very softly, not normally how I tell stories, because this shit's gonna fucking hit the fan. All right, so look. Third
Yeah,
quarter
the
comes.
last time you went on a story rant, and I had to almost edit out damn near everything on the audio. It's like, God damn it, Kay. You made my life difficult on this editing part right here.
Definitely. Hey, look.
For those of you who don't know, I'm not going to repeat what he said. Just go watch the last live version.
All right. So third quarter comes, playing the game, still trying to make something happen. The score is now at this point 19-0. Coming in, make a play, right? Bully past the old lineman, make a sack the guy. I hit him pretty hard. My teammates are going crazy. I personally don't think I hit him that hard. My teammates are like, man, you hit him pretty hard. Like, that was nasty. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally don't think I hit him that hard. I was trying to strip the ball, and then you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I hit him that hard. So I think it was like a play later, maybe a play two later or some shit like that. It was 2 plays later because I had got they tried to run the ball. They tried to run an off tackle, and I beat the guard, and I got him, right? Tackle for loss. The very next play, I fucking I'm playing for the guard again. I whoop the guard and jump up to deflect the pass. I deflect the ball. I deflect the ball. And when I tell you that running back, I went up one hand, single-handed. Left hand.
Left hand.
So blocked the ball. No, I didn't do it that way. I blocked the ball. The fucking running back basically blocks my feet. That's the only thing he hit. His helmet hits my feet. And I fell on my neck. I did a whole scorpion. My feet hit my helmet. And shit was like, shit was fucked up. I got in the very next play, like, I gotta do this next play because I don't want them to think I'm a hoe or something. So I do the next play. I'm gonna be honest with you. They got upfield that next play. At that point, I didn't give a shit what was going on. I was like, don't fucking get me, man.
Man, just picture 6'10" from up here to just down there with his cleats in his ear hole. In less than a second.
It was quick. It was like,
I'm glad you're okay. Okay, I want to make this clear. I'm glad you're okay.
It was like I hit, and it was like, bam, wow. And it just came back real quick. It wasn't like my feet
The visual to me is just too much. I need to see the picture. I hope there was a good photographer that got a full-on action shot of that. I need that picture. Because what I'm picturing in my head is almost Air Jordan-like picture. We can have that as one of our shirts.
I'm gonna be honest.
The scorpion.
For people that don't know what Scorpion is, just go to Ridiculousness, the TV show, and it's the logo. The logo for Ridiculousness, that is exactly what I did.
It's when the heels of your feet touch the back of your head or further. You basically reverse lawn chair. That is what it is. And just imagining a human being the size of Country K in a split second from the highest point to the lowest point. It's something out of a comedy sports movie. It really is. It is something it's again, I'm glad you're okay.
Bro.
I'm glad you were able to move, because this would be a very different conversation right now.
Oh my God. This would be, I'll be in the bed just sitting there stiff as fuck, like, what's up, guys? Welcome. Yo, it's not funny that people are going through that situation, but just visualizing myself in that situation. Yeah. Bro, I'll tell you, like, the only thing my teammates was like, I didn't know you can get up that high. I'm like, fam, I don't think you understand. That shit felt like an eternity, bro. That shit felt like an eternity. I was like, yo, I can see the fucking turf. I can see every grain of sawdust in this turf. I felt like I was falling for an eternity, bro. I promise you. That shit felt like a long time. But when I hit when I hit my neck, everything sped up in fast motion. Everything. I hit the ground. I rolled on my back. I'm like, made sure I was good, and popped up real quick. I fucking looked at the sideline. I was like, oh, so that's how we playing? That's how we playing? Okay.
Dizzy as shit looking around.
Dizzy as a motherfucker.
Holy crap.
Yo, I promise you, I was so fucking dizzy. As soon as I got off the field, I laid on the ground. I took my arm up, laid on the ground for.
Oh yeah, because that's smart. Possible concussion. Lay on the ground. Good job, Kay.
I know. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. You might have a concussion. What's the first thing you do? Yeah, lay down and fall asleep. Yeah, good idea.
I didn't fall asleep. I get what you're saying. But no, I laid down for a few plays. We had got a pick, so I was like, thank God I ain't gotta go back on the field. So yeah, that was my eventful Saturday. For our Scorpion.
While you were getting scorpioned, I got James Jones to sign my helmet. I think I won that end of the deal. It was one of the reasons why I didn't want to do semi-pro, because fucking dudes don't give a shit. Full speed ahead. Chopping at the knees and shit. It's fucked up, man. He did you dirty.
Technically, he hit my feet. And to be honest with you, if I would have jumped with the intent to jumping over him, I could have cleared that little motherfucker. To be all the way honest. If we really call it a spade, if I tried to jump over him, I could have.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but yeah, ended up in scorpion position.
It wasn't my intention was to jump over. My intention wasn't to jump over him. So, I mean, that's kind of how I ended up in that position. I intended to block the ball. I did that. I should have fucking caught the shit.
You did your job. You just, whew.
Yeah. I ended up in the predicamental.
Oh, bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. What we got? We got Wednesday coming up. What do you think, Match 6? Wednesday looking good? Maybe not. Maybe.
Looking good.
Yep.
Have y'all talked about his background already? I know I was late as shit, but
yeah, we did it early. Was it on air or was it before the show?
I think it was on there. Caleb was on there.
Talk about it one more time, just in case.
How about the black water? endorsement deal, fully endorsed by Blackwater. Blackwater, some good water. I ran across it on fucking IG one day. I liked it because I thought because when I first saw it, I thought the bottle was black. I didn't realize the water was black. I thought it was the bottle that was black, and I was like, "That's a dope ass bottle." Just because for the simple fact it was called black. I was like, "Hey, they got my support." So you know, and hit them up. And usually they don't like sponsor anybody who's or endorse anybody who's less than like a million viewers. So,
but given your background and
I'm talking, I'm like, hey, give me a shot, give me a chance. So, make some things happen, and here we are.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
So I have some promo codes and stuff soon, and get some black water. Try it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They got all kind of different flavors, and they got regular water too, but it's still black. They got like original, just like regular, water, but it's black, and it's because of the it's like 77 like plus minerals in it. So there's different minerals, and one of the minerals causes it to have that black color.
Huh? Is it charcoal?
No, it's not charcoal. It's polyphenol or something like that. I think that's how you say it.
He knew
I was
to
going to
the
say,
team,
I'm like,
y'all.
what turns? I was going to say, what turns water black? What mineral does that?
Yeah, he new to the team. He'll get it though. He figuring it out right now. He getting this stuff right now.
Yeah.
My bad. Asking too many questions too soon. My bad.
No. I got your back, man. I'm happy as hell for this man. This shit's dope.
For real, that's a full endorsement. That shit's fucking awesome.
It's called fulvic acid.
So dope.
So
what's it called?
The addition of fulvic acid produced by biodegradation of dead organic matter. The product reportedly is a base of trace minerals and electrolytes, while also helping to balance the human's body pH levels.
Dead organic matter.
It's good for you.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. When I hear dead organic matter, I'm like,
Do you think of a
I'm just
cheeseburger?
gonna not let my mind wander on that.
You don't think of a cheeseburger?
But I mean, it could be anything really. Plants.
Yeah, there's fulvic trace minerals, humic acid, amino acids, and electrolytes.
Let's not go negative, people.
That's the good stuff.
Yep.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah. So it's good. It tastes good. They got their flavors. So I've had the watermelon. I've had the black cherry. I had they got what is it? Energetic coconut, something like that. Yeah, electric coconut. That's what it is. Electric coconut.
PK's like, oh, that ain't for me. I'm good. You have the coconut. Everything else, yeah, coconut's where you lost.
That's a no for me, dog.
You like the coconut?
I don't like no coconut flavors. Nothing.
You don't like even pina coladas? None of that, man.
No, I'm saying, bro, barely. If they heavy on the coconut flavor, I'm done. I have to eat or ingest real coconut. Like the coconut flakes, I can do that. I can do almond joys. Like almond joys, like one of my favorite candies. Like when I do eat candy, and fucking like coconut water, like the authentic joint. Like if you chop the damn coconut, or if you like, you know what I'm saying, got the real shit, I can do that. But all this coconut flavor, everything else, I can't do it. I can't do it. Same thing with watermelon. I can't do it.
This one might be like the dead organic.
It's not a strong flavor.
What is it?
Like you can taste it, but it's not like a real strong, like it don't taste like artificial like watermelon or None of the flavors taste artificial at all. There's no
Okay.
sweeteners. They use
The dead organic matter can be the flavor that it is.
stevia.
What have
Oh, okay.
stevia?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is. I'm just gonna be honest.
Sweetener, but it's not an
Stevia?
artificial sweetener. It's a sweetener, but it's an extra
From
good sweetener. Yeah.
it's actually from the cane plant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that
And
that's dope. I'm gonna try.
website
I'm gonna try it.
for it or
They said in Walmart. They in regular stores, bro.
oh damn.
Yeah, bro. They nationally
That is
distributing
very
everything,
simple.
bro.
I
No, I'm gonna try the
have to look
coconut.
that up.
I'm gonna try that coconut and the watermelon because you said, and you know
Yeah.
what I mean, because you said to try it. I'm gonna try it. But I mean, you know, I'll give you, I'll let you know about that.
Yeah, they got like dirty lemonade. Got one called Dirty Lemonade. They got a a lychee. They got like there's like I said about 15 different flavors they got.
Interesting.
Shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to explore all those options.
Yeah.
Taste testing?
Sure.
Are we doing a live taste testing? Doing
Good.
live
We're
taste
down.
testing?
Taste test.
I would be down
Oh yeah.
for sure. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Once again, appreciate San Jose State and everybody for the hospitality and everything on Saturday. It was really awesome to be a part of that whole thing, talking with people and mingling and getting the show a little bit more exposure. We got a good amount of followers from Saturday, so proud of that. Thank you, San Jose State. We're going to get that helmet filled up a little bit more as the year comes by. We're excited for this year. Formula One Australia next weekend, and we'll see Sunshine again with us next Monday. But Wednesday, we'll see what happens in the sports world. Maybe Will Smith will slap somebody else. We'll see. But nonetheless, everybody, till Wednesday, thank you for joining All Pro JAFFOs. Myself, JP, for DJ Mad Sticks, for the 610 Beast from the Southeast, Mr. Country K. We'll see you guys later. Dudes.